All right. So you Geminis are trying to get away from someone's tyranny. You have the Knight of Pentacles, right? The Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So you Geminis wish that, or I should say, you thought that you were getting someone that was listening to you, actually comprehended who you was, really understood who you was. And this is what it is that you actually want. Gemini is ruled esoterically by Venus. So you would like to be in love. That's something that you would like to have, right? Yes, Mercury, but you're also esoterically ruled by Venus. So you would like to have that level of partnership. But the problem is the Eight of Cups. You found out that a lot of people just want to use you for your body or use you for some money that you have. But a lot of people are not necessarily very sincere about actually getting to know you, Geminis. To a lot of people, specifically a lot of the people that you have had the misfortune of interacting with, they just want you for whatever it is that they can get out of you. They haven't really been sincere. So the Four of Swords represents you have been very disappointed because you would think that you would be in a relationship by now, considering the fact that you have so many, you've interacted with so many people. You have so many experiences with others that you have a certain level of understanding when it comes to others, even though some people may think of you as being stupid, right? A lot of times people think that Mercury borns, right? Virgo, and you Geminis are stupid. Now, I don't know where they get it from, but people like to assume that Virgo and Geminis are stupid, even though we're ruled by Venus, but they thought that. And obviously the relationships wouldn't work. So you Geminis, you're just looking at your love life like it's basically been put on ice. It's on ice. It's something that for right now doesn't necessarily, it exists, but it can't necessarily maintain itself because it's very much so about how people get their rocks off by telling you that they want a relationship when in actuality that's not something that they really want, and they really have ulterior motives. So they say one thing, but then they actually mean another. So the Ace of Wands represents you over the past year or so, right? Since so many of you Geminis have joined my page, a lot of you Geminis have really become very good at being able to sniff out people who are wasting your time and would otherwise be, just a waste of your time, just embarrass you, right? Embarrass you to be with them, just waste your time. And then you have the Death card. So the Death card is about, and you've been able to put to sleep, right, a lot of relationships that would have otherwise not been good for you to be in after you sniffed it out. Because the first thing that you need to do is to identify what exactly is going on. You need to know if a person is really for you or if they're not, right? You don't just want to go willy-nilly breaking up relationships. Otherwise, you miss out on someone who really liked you for real. So the Seven of Wands now represents, but now you have a better understanding of how to identify, right, when someone is not really being for real. The Seven of Wands is about how, and some people, even now, right, if you're interacting with anyone, some people have been trying to get a hold of you, Geminis, the same way that they used to when you were younger. They would try to convince you that they would be interested in you. And that's what the love bombing thing is about, right? The love bombing is them not telling you that they love you, but them showing you that they love you, right? Them trying to show love. They can't tell you that they love you, but they show you that they love you. And this is the reason why I say a million times that it's not just about paying attention to what somebody is saying. It's not good to just pay attention to what somebody is doing. No, You need a track record of both. You need to be able to watch what they do, and you need to listen to what it is that they say and see if they match. And this is the reason why, because that's exactly what love bombing is. Now, a person can love you, and it doesn't necessarily mean that, a person that doesn't tell you that they love you doesn't love you. But what I'm trying to say here is it's too close for comfort, right? You need to be able to identify. You need a more identifiable way. And the best way to be able to identify, to see what's going on, to have a peace of mind, is to be able to have the person tell you that they love you and show you that they love you. Okay? But love bombing is about them just showing you that they love you, but not telling you that. So then when they switch up actions, now you're confused. And technically, they never told you that they loved you, which is part of the confusion. So the Seven of Pentacles, right, and the King of Pentacles is about how a lot of those people may have felt like they were very slick when it comes to, right, or smarter than you, very sly, right? They were too good to get caught when it comes to trying to get you, Geminis, to feel like they loved you even though they actually don't, or however they may feel, right? Concealing their intentions. Right? Concealing their intentions. But for you, Geminis, right? And now, in the past, they got you, Geminis, thinking that y'all were going to be a happy family. Y'all was going to come up and have a, offspring, have little children and all this other type of stuff. But you, Geminis, have grown enough to realize that it takes a while before the two of y'all start talking about having children. It's not going to be something that comes about so fast, right? And that thought process of, you thinking that you're going to have children with this person, listen, that's way too fast, because you don't know that in the future, right? You're not supposed to know that type of stuff immediately. That's not something that really you're supposed to look at someone and go, okay, I'm going to have children with her. Okay, I'm going to have children with him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying whoever you are, right? I'm saying whatever floats your boat, right? I'm just talking for either side. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, right? But the point that I'm trying to make here is the judgment is about how, and then when it all came out, these people just was playing a game with you. But a lot of you Geminis have a better understanding of knowing when someone is being real with you now. So now you Geminis know, like, okay, this person is not really being for real. So now maybe it may have been someone that you were getting to know very recently, that you saw that this person was acting like so many other people that you knew that was love bombing you. And you Gemini saw the very same thing, and you Geminis was like, nah, I'm good. And again, that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing is the experience, is the ability to see what they're doing, because they're very boring, right? This is the type of empowerment that I want everyone on my channel, right? But specifically because I'm doing this reading, you Geminis, to understand. People who are caught up with their own self-delusion, they're very boring. They're very one monotone, right? Excuse me, they're one monotone, it's the same thing. But they're very one tone, right? They're very monotone. It's the same tactic. They don't change their tactic. They're dumb, right? They don't have enough intelligence to understand that if they're going to do this, they should probably change their tactics, right? Because they think that you're stupid, and even if you see what they're doing, that somehow you don't have enough intelligence to see that and to not mess with them. Now, the Ten of Cups now is about how, but you Gemini saw what type of tactic or strategies that these people was using, and you cut ties with them. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Ten of Cups. The Lovers, which is Gemini. The Five of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. And then you have the Empress, which is, so this is about how you're in a situation where the Lovers and the Five of Wands, this is about how you Geminis, right? Now, the Lovers represents Gemini. So this is, it's that age-old, you feel like it's that age-old blessing and curse, where it's like you can get people to be attracted to you, but keeping someone is a problem. And it's not necessarily because you're always at the centerpiece of that, right? You're always the one that's terrible. Sometimes it is them. Okay, especially if you strive to be better. The better you strive to be, right? And the more you're able to manage your emotions and control yourself, is the more you realize that that now that you're not playing the emotional game where people can blame you and you're able to control yourself, you realize now that now more people are wilding out and now they're losing their mind. Because when you stop playing the game with people, that emotional game, and you sit back and you're like, okay, I'm just going to let you do your thing. And you let them wild out, now it's like they look crazy. So the Six of Pentacles and the Empress now, right, which is Libra, this is about how you Geminis have way more to do in your lives than to be seen and messing around with the goofy individual who's dysfunctional. So you Geminis, I suggest that you Geminis continue to move forward and just find someone else. Because this person that you're dating, if you're confused about if they are interested in you long term or not, they're really just wasting their time and yours, because they're confused themselves. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. And if you'd like to check out some more Gemini videos, it should playlist should pop up over here. Go ahead and check it out. Peace.